You really gonna go to grad school in Cali?
That ass going legit. When I'm out, it's new beginnings for me. I'm sick and tired of looking over my shoulder all the time and justifying committing felonies just to get paid. Not everybody accepts me for it, though.
Well, shit. If anyone gets you out, no. I'm not as useless. I accept you.
Hey, wait. What's your name? Tariq.
Lauren. I hope to see you in class.
If we're gonna do this, I need you to be sure of two things.
Okay.
You gotta be sure.
I'm sure.
And Monet, she can't ever find out about this.
Say less.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, and let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power, Book 2, Ghost, and this one I'm gonna do something different for y'all. I just thought this would make a good video. On today's video, we will be covering who is the best girl, who is wifey material for Tariq. Now, I'm actually really curious to see what a lot of y'all would be saying on this, so definitely hit the comments on this one. Because I got my opinion and stuff on who I think it is, and I'm about to go ahead and explain it all to y'all on what my reasoning is for this particular person. But first I will break down each girl and give my opinion on them, on why I think they're the best suitable mate for him. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So first on the list, and I know she isn't part of the video list that I put at the beginning, and clearly the reasoning for that is obvious. We don't have any footage on her yet. But that is Miss Anya Covington. Because as we seen from the little teaser clip, exclusive clip that they released to us, Tariq and Anya will be having some kind of intimacy going on. So, let's just break down what we do know about her thus far, right? So, what we do know is that she's rich because her mom is rich, so she probably spoiled. You know what I'm saying? She kind of grew up just like Tariq did, with parents that are rich and probably got a bunch of, unanswered income, income coming from places that they can't really necessarily see where it came from. I mean, obviously, they're going to have a lot of drug fronts, but, they're going to have a lot of income that can't be answered to, like, what the hell. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't ever to the point that she really noticed, because I think judging by the storyline that they're doing, Anya is going to be unaware of her mother's other activities. So with that being said, it's kind of that makes them very much alike. Like, they could be the best match of all, because Tariq grew up with two parents, but the only difference is Tariq grew up with two parents. I'm not exactly sure if Anya grew up with both of her parents. I mean, we saw that they both was in, in Europe, and Anya killed, Noma killed her father. So, they could be both missing their father at this point. You know what I'm saying? And then, what would be crazy to me also would be that if both of them, both Tariq and Anya, find out that their mother isn't the angel that they thought they were, and that a lot of information that they didn't know about their father may be revealed to them this particular season. I mean, I know we're just getting to know Anya, but Tariq, he's always been a mama's boy. But that's because, he wasn't able to see, the other side of the grass of why Ghost did some of the things that he did. So, with both of them being rich and stuff like that, and I think they both will later on find out that who their parents really are. You know what I'm saying? Could this be a match up in heaven? You know what I'm saying? For both of them. Because Tariq can, express himself to her and be like, look, I know exactly how you feel. Because that's how it was for me. My dad was, a kingpin up in New York. He ran the whole city for a good little minute. And I had no idea until my friend Kanan came and, pretty much told me who he really was. So think about that. And then that could be like a very deep connection where the two of them end up kicking it off and, never look back. So, but next we're going to go ahead and go to the next one. And the next candidate is Miss Diana Tejada. So, with Diana, as you know, a lot of us believe, including myself, that she is pregnant by him this particular season. So that gives her major props and, very high on the list of who is the best suitable mate for him. Because, she's carrying a child. It's that simple. So most of the times, for the sake of the children, a lot of parents tend to try to, stay with whoever they had the children with, even though it doesn't always work out that way. Maybe he will do that. And I'm going to just say this. Let's just say, because I know I've been saying that Diana will die this season. I still believe that. But let's just say she doesn't, and she does live on. Is it possible that things aren't going to be working and they're not going to be seeing eye to eye with everything, and later Tariq really start to see things? Be like, man, this is why Ghost left my mama for Angela. And I'm not justifying that and stuff like that, but to a degree I am, because Tasha should have supported her husband when he first told her he wanted to get out. Still not saying, he should have did it the way he did it, but that's another story. So, this is one, she knows the game. So if Tariq decides he wants to stay in the game, she knows the game. But, judging by what she's been saying as of late, she wants to be out. And you did kind of hear Tariq also, show interest of being out as well. So the problem, I guess, what would matter between these two is whether or not, Tariq wants to be in the game still or not. But but one thing I can say that's good, if he does, still stay in the game, that Diana has over Anya, is that she knows how to move if they needed to. Anya is, she's just a regular civilian. She doesn't know nothing about all that. She would have to be taught. And she may not even be down with it. Who knows? Because we just don't know enough about her character. But so, as of now, we got Diana probably ahead of Anya because of her having a child and her probably matching Tariq's lifestyle better. But next, we will go ahead and make it to Miss Lauren Bowen. It's Bowen, right? Yes. Miss Lauren Bowen. And this is the one that, to me, is probably the closest to Angela. So, if the writers were trying to, make a story, which if you've been paying attention to my channel, I've been pushing that. I think there's a possibility that a new spinoff will come after this season of Book 2 Ghosts, after this one is done. And they may end up meeting in the UK and reconnecting. As far as if he's trying to be out of the life, get a nice, a nice submissive woman and stuff like that that's not trying to challenge him and stuff too much. And potentially maybe give him the most peace. If he's not in the game, then I would say Lauren is the perfect match, because Lauren doesn't seem like the type to always want to, why you want to do this and stuff like that. No, I think we should, men, we don't tend to like our woman trying to challenge us every other, sentence. So every time we're trying to do something, they're trying to go another direction and challenge what you're doing. So if that's the case, then I think, Lauren would be a nice match. However, if Tariq has to get back into the game for whatever reason, because you know how the game loves to come back and hunt you, Lauren wouldn't be able to do that with him. It would be just like Anya. She would have to be taught. And I'm not exactly sure if Lauren would want to be dealing with that. I think she'll be more like Angela, constantly telling him, you have to get out. But if they were to stay together, I think just like Angela, she would eventually find herself doing shit that she never thought she would be doing, and ultimately becoming a criminal just like him. So, it could be a match made in heaven, possibly, but like I said, it has its ups and its downs. And last on the list, we have Miss Effie Morales. So, Effie, and the reason, and the order I did, in case y'all wondering, am I being biased and stuff like that? The reason why I say the order I'm doing it right now is I'm doing it according to who he met. So he met Anya last, then he met Diana, then he met Lauren, and now he met Effie since the original Power. So this is who he been knowing the longest, and she was first. Now, first and foremost, she done betrayed the hell out of this man plenty of times. I think their biggest issue would be, I think he would have trust issues with her. You know what I'm saying? Like he would always be, every time he'd probably be always got his eye. But you remember that you remember the face he was giving her when he found out that Lauren, that she tried to kill Lauren, but she's still alive, and how he was laying in the bed looking at her. I feel like he would be looking at her like that all the time. Like this would be his face all the time. Like, what the hell are you up to? Like, I really feel like he would be like that. They would have, because she just done, did him in so many times that he would always, have his guard up, not knowing if she's ever going to betray him again. So I think that would be a major issue when it comes to them. Also, Effie seems like the type that, since she thinks she's so smart, which she is a pretty smart woman, she's probably going to always also, they're probably going to bump heads when it comes to stuff like that. But if you pay attention, when they were together, Tariq seemed to not have had much of an issue with it. And I do think I do think, although she may, have her own thoughts and stuff on stuff, I do think Effie is kind of submissive to a degree, because if you really think about it, for the most part, she did do what it is Tariq, told her to do. You never really seen her say him say, no, I don't want to do that. And she kind of asked for permission, when she wanted to move weight on Stansfield. Like she kind of was asking him like, look, I kind of want to do this, which is a good trait. So that means she is sharing things for him. And before, Tariq kind of got on her about that Lauren situation, she always was, checking, like whenever Kane was trying to hit on her, she checked them and stuff like that. So I'm not going to just say Lauren is all, God damn it, how many times I say Lauren? Effie is all bad. In fact, the good characteristics is I think they understand each other the most of all the other ones. Because they both, told each other stories and stuff like that. I feel like those are the only ones, and we still have yet to see with Anya because we haven't seen them yet on screen. But according to the other three that we know, we seen Tariq and Effie bond, and they were bonding over different things. Effie, and then some. How they say opposites do attract. Because, you got Effie, who basically had to be in the game to get, because of her circumstances. And she just didn't know another way. And Tariq, who chose to be in the game. But they're both in the game. One come from, being spoiled and riches. The other one come from poverty. So, who knows? With all of that being said, and me breaking down all four of the lovely ladies of power that's all invested in and to a degree loves Tariq, who is the better match? I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my opinion of all of them. In my opinion, after carefully considering all of them and looking them over, I want to give, Anya, she kind of gets a pass because, like I said, we don't know that much about her yet. But clearly, I'm judging by, the three that we already do know. And according to, the three that we know, more so, I would have to go with Ms. Effie Morales. Now, a lot of y'all might be jumping on me right now and acting up in these comments, but hear me out with glass, niggas. Hear me out. I'm not saying this is who I personally would choose if, according to the, what they have done and stuff like that. To be honest with you, according to all the things that they have done, and me knowing all of their personalities, who I would probably choose according to the personalities and all of that mixed together, it would be Lauren. Just saying. But according to who Tariq is and, the lifestyle that he has, I just think Effie fits his lifestyle the best. They know each other the best between all of them, I would say. She knows the game. She's intelligent. She's submissive. She just got that snake part about her. But at the same time, like I've always said about her, I think all of it most of the time was not even most of the time, it was just business. I do think her taking Lauren out may have had a little bit of jealousy involved as well. So she took her out. But honestly, I don't know. Even that, it probably was just business. Because me personally, I think if Effie grew up in the different parts of the tracks and never had to deal drugs, I think she would have been a really good woman. She would have never been doing none of that snake stuff. But to survive in that game, in a man's game like that, full of, that's male dominated, you got to kind of, be a snake a little bit. And I mean, look at Rock up in Raising Canaan. She damn sure is snake. So, hey, it is what it is. That's who I think it is that better fits his lifestyle and stuff like that. If they, they both talked about getting out of the game together. Imagine if they both did successfully get out of the game together. I do think they probably would match the best, because I think Lauren and him would always have issues because of the past. Lauren knowing who he really is, and she didn't grow up around that, so she wouldn't understand, right? And Diana kind of, did some snake stuff to him too. And to be honest with you, Diana didn't even have a reason to. Like, she didn't have a good enough reason to do that. She did that shit because she wanted her own freedom and didn't want to, and wanted Monet out the way. That's not a good enough reason to set up somebody that tells me Diana never really truly loved him. Because me personally, I think without her having a motive, there's no way I would see Effie or Lauren doing that to Tariq. Like Lauren held it down, even though, she knew that type of stuff with him. She still didn't snitch on him, right? And like I said, the only thing that separates them, Lauren, is the lifestyle that he lives. So I think overall that will become a big problem for him later in the long run. So Effie is someone who already knows everything about you. So you ain't got to worry about your past sneaking up on you, and now she's thinking of you different and acting up, because she already knows it. She lived that type of lifestyle. And if things were to get real with y'all and y'all needed to get back in the game, you got a girl that's right there that knows it just like you do, that you can depend on to get y'all back in whatever financial state you're trying to get to. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you got a girl that's down that you can do that with. Diana, you have that too, but like I said, she did him dirty and didn't really have no reason for it. And of course, Anya, we just don't know enough information. So, with that being said, that's pretty much all I got for this video. I definitely want y'all to let me know, did I get it right? Do y'all agree with me? Who, in y'all opinion, is the best power wifey for Tariq? Let me know in the comments, last niggas. And oh yeah, just a quick reminder, just for y'all, for any of y'all that's feeling generous and stuff like that, you love the channel and stuff like that, you can super chat me, hit me with the super thanks and stuff like that. Your boy would definitely appreciate it. Or, you can always hit me on my Cash App too. It's in the description. And that way, I ain't got to worry about those nasty fees and portions that YouTube trying to take, even though they shouldn't even be taking that from us, because you didn't help. Y'all went with us shooting the gym, glad nigga. But anyways, like I said, y'all let me know, glad niggas. Let me know what y'all thinking in the comments. So, like usual, if you're cool with me, fool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. Until the next video, I'm out.